Yeah, if the devil lied to you that you shouldn't be able to do laundry at home, if you come down to Market Lane and buy the Bio Presto, the current engine tank, this is 100 washes here. Good price too. I just got this expresso, so I'm just gonna get this laundry detergent here too. So just wait till I get my laundry did, I'll be smelling like fresh daisies for weeks and days, This is an espresso. Never had espresso in Actually, that tastes phenomenal. I just had a little taste of that right there. So it tastes like pow pow wow wow. So this place right here in the heart of Rome, Italy, right here. So, and I got this laundry. It's another great news report on CP24 since New Year's Day. And now something that's been enough pot sold to roll 31 million joints. So, wow, that's really something to, wrap our conscience. The following great reports on CP24 of who got arrested last night. This is great. If you want to find out, the latest arrests in the city, why not come to Market Lane, do a report, and see who's sliding in to drink espresso. This is more entertaining. Checking out some buns here in Nino Diversa. I mean in Little Italy. I mean in Little Rome. I mean in Market fucking Lane, man. They have the gold buns, the Dempster's Deluxe. You get 8 buns. They're not just regular buns. They're gold buns. I'm here doing an early morning demonstration of how to keep your pants up if you lose 17 pounds from not getting your contract renewed at Apotex after leaving Good Life and joining the Alpanadini Center, where Media and Oliver, get you on track with Peter and Sage. See, they have fabulous olives here, jumbo olives. So they put the spoon in there, so you get a plastic kit and you put it in the kit. And then you take it to the register and they put a sticker on the kit, and then you could eat the olives. Just eat the olives. Also, make sure at this place in Market Lane, if you pick up this and make sure you pay for it. They'll probably chase you down and beat the shit out of you and kick your ass and steal your wallet and your pants. So if you come here, make sure you pay for this. If you don't want to get your fucking ass beat. So. Here at Cataldi's, you have this brush that you could lather up your shave cream. It's a real it comes in handy to work up a nice rich lather on your. Also at Cataldi's, you have the 3 or 4 tomato, onion, and basil pasta sauce. It's on sale right now for a low price. I believe it's $2.99. So regularly, you can't get this at another supermarket. So this is also at you can get the 3 or 4 at Cataldi's. It's a balsamic vinegar. It's of Modena. I don't know if this is from the Negro known as Funky Cold Medina. But it's 8.4. There's a door right there, so if you try to sneak out with the product while the customer's coming in, they will chase you down, maybe even with search dogs, and beat your fucking ass real nicely. So if you want, you should just take this to the fucking register. This is also a parking lot where my father used to go in. He used to say, "Give me a cappuccino." So he used to go and get a cappuccino. I would be in the parking lot maneuvering his vehicle around, getting some driving in, while he's inside getting his cappuccino. So I'm on my way heading home now. I'm going to prepare tax paper information. I'm going to find out what my eligibility is for deduction as an adult with no dependents. And see if I maybe go to H&R Block, see if I'm eligible for a tax return of some. And you can see the long winding roads and the back streets here. It's a beautiful Board of Trade golf course to my left and to my right. You can see a car pulling onto the street here. The maximum speed is 50, so you got to go slowly. And I'm heading back to the base now. You see, normally a family accountant does taxes on my behalf, but I want to be able to undertake it to myself this time, to learn as much as I can about finances. And I'm heading back to the base now. You see, normally a family accountant does taxes on my behalf, but I want to be able to undertake it to myself this time, to learn as much as I can about finances. And if apparently I could 195 out of 2 if I say would you help if you look, if I scroll here with my magic finger and you see my bracket is a 9.15% bracket in Ontario, federally 15%. And apparently with any oil change, if I get this coupon valid to the 24th of March, get free wiper blades, Michelin Stealth Pro Series, including installation, which is a $40 value, and that's a phenomenal offer. If I check the prices on Argentina Tango, if it was kind of high in price, and if the registration date kind of passed a couple days, but there might be a spot. If I got a pair of Michelin hybrid wiper blade coupon with the oil change, if I'm due for the synthetic oil change, if I go to the track now, and if I got 2 episodes of my new show ready to drop, here I come, you can't hide, up on YouTube, so can't me ready or not, 2 episodes on YouTube. If I got big money today, let's stop it at $4.99. You know, probably gonna go to $5. See if we can. All right, there we go, $5, folks. It's a big ballin' Tuesday, man. Employment services money came in the bank. So it's
Picture or not? Remember? I can't remember either. Hi.
Yep, there you go.
Would you like a receipt?
Oh no, that's fine.
Thank you.
Just you know, putting the big money in today. Employment insurance came, yo. $5, yo. Oh shit, Debbie, goddamn, yo. Let's head over to the race. Yo, I just made a $5 deposit of fuel into my gas tank. It was like 4.85 liters. If people are waiting for news on me, you know, they're waiting, wasting their time. If they didn't hear the reports on what the Bible says about me, the reports on the Bible, so I'm thinking of an interesting lucrative. Stuck here in traffic. If it was my dad's dream for me to read a report on me in the Toronto Sun newspaper, as we approach Martin Grove at a red light, and the skies are clear today in Toronto in Woodbridge. You can see a gentleman at the bus stop. Yo, I'm at the Woodbine, yo. If my dad, you know, never really wanted to spend time with me, if he was too heavy hitter at the Woodbine, so if I went in to see the World Series, if he was like, oh, I'm so proud of him, he came in to watch TV, he wants to be a guy in the news. Just finished up with Mr. Lube. Gentleman's a nice guy. Filled out a nice review for him, gave him 5 stars, and also the car is feeling phenomenal. It's feeling like it's on cloud 9. It feels really on top of the world, really super sharp right now. So the oil made a difference. It's telling the waitress here, since I didn't get my contract renewed, and the Good Life people said my body fat was like 25%. So when I switched from Good Life to the Alpal, the Dini Center, and I told Phil from the Humber College, he was co-oping at the Alpal, and he said, you know, just you know, hang in there, chill out here. And the song on the radio right now, if I had $1 million, you know, that's a $1 million question right there, because if I had $1 million, you know, and you can only get $1 million one time, you know, you have to make good use of that $1 million. You know, either make it grow or you could make it diminish, and then what we have left. So here the waitress put this on the table. This looks like some sort of crab meat and a cucumber sliced in a unique fashion, topped with with a cream type dressing, and I think there's some tangerine and some orange slice. Here on the table you have some green tea and you have some water with a lemon slice and a straw. I know it's not bendy, and but still, the lemon in the water, adds some, some people say it acts like an antibacterial agent of some sort. And here you have 1 or 2 napkins here, and you have a tray to put your soy sauce, and you have a pair of wooden sticks and paper, so you're getting fresh sticks every visit. And you have a pencil if you're doing all you can eat to the right. And here you have the Yamasa brewed, it's less salt soy sauce, if you can go according to what's written on the bottle. And it has a kind of, it has a kind of like an hourglass shape, so it gives a good contour for the gripping between your fingers. This is the fire kamachi roll that just arrived. It has it's avocado roll topped with smoked salmon. As you can see, the avocado in the inside of the rice, as it's wrapped with the seaweed, and here you have a seafood soup. So it's got an interesting, it's got some sort of. It's got like a crab or lobster meat and a shrimp in there, and with squid. And here you have the beef short ribs. These are most awesomely delicious. I know they're one of the favorites of my cousin in Florida. He was commented on how fabulous they look, and he's a big fan of the beef short ribs. So. So this was the sashimi ordered. You can see it's got some white tuna tataki, and it's got salmon, freshly cut salmon and the surf clam, and you can see the garnishment with the carrot and lettuce, and arranged nicely, and you can see this is a teriyaki beef. This is like essentially Canadian grade A beef is what they say. So it is a phenomenal tasting. I've had this several times for several years, I should say, at this location here. This is you can see the salmon teriyaki. You can see a phenomenal coloring, and they put looks like sesame seed type oil of the dressing, and they have some sort of like a barbecue type looking sauce. And it is phenomenal in taste and flavor. And so my mission today is, since they have lack of human tellers, I'm gonna see if I can take this loony in the track and make a wager. Apparently, we're gonna find out shortly if the possibility still lingers in my favor. Yeah, if I looked at the newspaper and I could choose anyone I fucking wanted to be. If I choose to be fucking Donald Trump, what the fuck would people do if they heard that that I was the next Donald speak, so to say. So on
level 3 it's 100.
Excuse me, is there any way is there any way you can make a wager with a $2 toonie? Is there any tellers available to you could wager?
I'm not too sure. For
no?
The horses?
Oh, because you have a lanyard, so I thought, shit,
yeah,
this is the way to ask.
I work with the casino, not
okay.
not the horses.
Okay. Roll up the rims done, I guess. Yeah, there's some women to the left of me, but they're having some kind of feminazi reunion party, so I don't want to interrupt that, but I'm sure they would be able, if anyone knows what's going on, it's the feminisms of the racetrack that would have all the access to all the information of where you can make. So I'm in the line at Tim Hortons now. I'm actually going to try to figure this out without asking another person, because sometimes people have lanyards, but they they don't want to tell you the information you're looking for. So maybe if they want you to walk a little further down the grandstand or the clubhouse area on the second level, and I know, at least if I can't score a $2 bet with my toonie, at least with my Interact debit, with employment insurance hitting earlier this morning, I could insert my card in a couple of security code insertions into the machine away from acquiring a double. I'm still in the line here. This guy from India that's calling from Georgia, you know, he wants to design the Illuminice website, but you know, if I send him money from just based on a phone call, if he disappears, you know, there's no way of tracking him, so that would be kind of embarrassing, and you know. So I got my small double-double, man. If you can't trust feminists, yo, so if they're hyping you up, you know, they're giving you ballyhoos and whatnot, if it's all hoopity-hoop-ha, you know, it's better to calm down and regain composure before going on. If you're too manly, too Elizabeth Manly, and they're feminine. Morning. I'm kind of on Mission Impossible. I have a $2 loony. I'm trying to find out if I could find a place where I could place a $2 wager with a toonie.
Do you have an account with us?
Oh, I do.
Okay, so then you can make a deposit through me, and then you can wager that toonie on the machine.
Okay, so I could deposit the toonie into the account. Would it be tax on the toonie, or would it be exactly $2?
Exactly $2. So
Okay.
no tax. May you just confirm the name on the account?
Oh, Vishal Sethi.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay. Funds deposited into HBI bet account must be used for wagering purpose only. Winnings can be withdrawn any time. You know when the last time the roll up the rim's gonna end. So they said they're already running out of large cups, so it's almost over.
Wow.
But I was looking at the machine, it says craps. So I'm like, you know, is that a toilet over there? You know, yeah, so I got this small double-double, so if I win a Jeep Sonata or Compass. So I got this $2 in my HPI bet account, and they let me deposit a toonie, so they do take coinage, but you have to use it digitally on the HPI betting terminal with the tellerless terminal. So if I put $2 on the 6 at 7-2, or the 4-horse, and there's a few minutes. Yeah, so you can see, you know, 4 was 2-1, so if I select Mahoning Valley, if I press win, if I select $2, and if I put it on Angel's Night, right now at 2-1, and you can see the balance is $2. If I hit finish, the ticket comes down. If it was a good old $2 bet, if I'm a $2 better, win, play, show, exacta better to the death of me, you know, and if the Yankees are tied 1-1 with Tampa in the second, in the bottom of the second. You know, I might not have much money in my account right now. I might be on employment insurance and everything like that, and, you know, might be in need to see H&R Block specialist, but whatever, you know, one thing I know, I'm probably not going to get fucked over by a lady, like most of all the other men have been entirely fucked over by them. So you can see they're off and running now, and the 4-horse that I put a $2 wager on, I think he's dead last. So if he has some strategy of like dema-loot, dema-shoot, and just comes from, but he's actually inching up third right now on the rail, and the 5. So Angel's Night is third right now. Wolf Bear is in the lead. A gray horse, a 2-horse, is starting to mount a slight challenge to the 1-horse currently. And even the 4-horse is now kicking it into another type of... And now the 3-horse is seeming to mounting a charge on the outside. And the 7-horse Rattlesden is mounting his challenge, you know, wide down the stretch. It's an open field right now. So you can see the 3-horse took the race there. And, you know, it was ran in 1:42 and 0.32 of a second. And this is Mahoning Valley race course. So, you know, there you have it, man. So, if they are the feminazis upstairs that I'm running from upstairs to grab a Coke, a Pepsi in the casino, you know, you don't want to mess with the feminazis, because, you know, the feminazis, They're kind of like a criminal kind of sort of organization. I want a free coffee, yay, free coffee, roll up the rim to win winner. So you can see it there, so free coffee. So I was expecting a Sonata or a Campus, so I won't throw the cup out like 5 out of 6 times. Oh yeah, do I need to show ID? Because, yes, okay. Because I know 41s are the new 25s, so, alright. Thank you. So you can see I'm on a search for the Coke Zero person, so, you know, or the Pepsi, so. The first 2 times previous were, you know, right off the bat. This time, you know, they might make you do a little bit of a trek to keep you up. Mary was just letting me know there's a cashless machine here that you can cash out, so you don't need a teller. So next time you win your $11 or whatnot, you can cash out right there on that machine. I'm going to let another guy go ahead. So this is Cleopatra here. It's what is it, 5 cents? So the good thing I like about you know, no paper trail for your ticket when you're using an HPI bet card is that, you know, if your horse, say there's a photo finish or inquiry and you already discarded your ticket amongst on the grandstand floor, no more you know, flippergating through the ticket. Valet parking $16, right? Valet parking So you leave your keys here, and then go to valet, and then you. Okay. So so you go there outside. So you pay outside, or you pay here, right? You pay here. People might be saying, like, does he have a right to describe what we're doing? Well, if you're an obstacle in my way, and if I want to describe the obstacle that I'm facing to my viewership or my following or future or potential viewers even 10, 15, 25, 30 years down the road. You know, if I don't have the right to be selfish with my life, you know, if it's my life, you know, if you